Bravo cadet reports 4 summoners on site. Bandits are hostile. Repeat, bandits are hostile.
Good day YouTube, how are you guys doing today? So today we are playing with a Jenner, Strike SRM 4 and 2 SRM 6. And our mission, should we accept? Intelligence suspected the Falcon's 10th Provisional Garrison anticipating our attacks has moved their headquarters to a hidden site within the city of Salem, within Nylon's spaceport. The 10th HQ was indeed moved to the area. They will not most likely have modified the city's normal plasma power converter to handle cryoplasma. You are to enter the area, follow the nav sequence through the structure and look for the city's power converter, recognizable by a bright plasma flow. Inspect it to see if it has in fact been modified for cryoplasma conversion. If it has, destroy it. Inspect the power converter, destroy the power converter. The Crusaders may be your philosophical kin, but they are not wolves. You hate the Enosphere because of our teachings. We are told that they are below us, yet on every front they have adapted and are now a match for most of the clans. Perhaps before we assault them again we should study their ways of war, lest we run the risk of being defeated just as the Falcons, your philosophical leaders, were. Star Colonel Ulrich Kerensky, addressing the 11th Wolf regulars before the drop to Zoetermeer. Bravo Star is encountering resistance along its western flank. Star Captains. Vlad scanned these Timberwolves tactically display and smiled at me, like the cowards they were. Being Stravak Jade Falcons were disappearing into the narrow alleys between the warehouses near Nylon Spaceport. Apparently they believed a few flimsy buildings would protect them from the wrath of the wolf. Vlad and his unit intended to teach them otherwise. As if to prove his point, Vlad lined up sights on a flaring Jade Falcon mech and fired his pulse laser into the back of the machine. Just as it reached the dubious shelter of a large warehouse, the enemy mech shuddered and collapsed, bringing down the building's walls. A huge fireball erupted into the air as the explosion of the dying mech set off the building's highly combustible contents. Vlad's smile disappeared. Cursing, he turned his Timberwolf towards the enemy and barked out orders over his comlink. Recon enforced to coordinates 007-9A. Engage all Falcon units, but do not pursue the enemy into the warehouses. I repeat, do not pursue. If they want us dead, my wolves, they will have to come and get us. On September 30, 3057, Star Colonel Ulrich Kerensky led his newly created Tau Galaxy in an assault on the Jade Falcon's planet on Zoetermeer. All of the young and impressionable warriors in Tau Galaxy were Crusaders by inclination, but they were also wolves by blood, and were therefore bound by clan honor and tradition to follow their former icon in a fight to the death against their fellow Crusaders in clan Jade Falcon. Star Captain Vladimir, a prominent Crusader chosen as Ulrich's second in command, challenged the legitimacy of Ulrich's orders along with many other young wolves, but to no avail. Ulrich had acted with his rights as Star Colonel in placing the Wolf Crusaders under his own command and transferring warriors with Warden sympathies to the command of Sakan Falan Ward. By setting Crusader against Crusader, Ulrich hoped to cripple not only the Jade Falcon enemies but the entire Crusader movement within the clans. Ulrich chose his first target well. A week before the beginning of the trial of refusal, he had discovered that the Falcons were converting one of Zoetermeer's orbital chemical engineering facilities into a small factory for dropship parts. An orbital repair facility so close to the truce line would allow the Falcons to attack deep inside the inner sphere without being hamstrung by a long wait for replacement dropship parts from the clan homeworlds. The Falcon's 10th Provisional Garrison, assigned to defend the factory against Enosphere raiding parties, had stationed the bulk of its forces near the Nylon Spaceport in the seaside city of Salem. A single star of Mech and 2 aerospace stars remained to defend the orbital facility. Ulrich planned a strategy that would allow him to destroy both the facility and the 10th Garrison cluster. Before opening the bidding for the Zoetermeer assault, Ulrich ordered Star Commodore Radek to issue a patrol to the forces defending the orbital facility once the Wolves forces bid to attack the planet itself were engaged in battle. With the bulk of the Falcon forces fighting the Wolves, the troops defending the orbital facility would be left without reinforcements and would prove easy pickings for Radek's warriors.
Planet Zoetermeer. Ambient temperature 48.43 degrees. Local time is 22:46:27 GST. All systems nominal. Group fire engaged.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Enemy mech destroyed. Critical hit. Internal ammo explosion.
Oh no!
Eject.
Bye, have a great time.
Planet Zoetermeer. Ambient temperature
So, that one didn't work out very
48.43
nicely.
degrees. Local time is
Oh, shit. Here we go
22:46,
again.
27 GST. All systems nominal. Group fire engaged. Chain fire engaged.
So yeah, the controlling on the S is a lot harder than what it looks. Well, without the joystick anyhow.
Enemy mech destroyed. Enemy mech destroyed.
Yeah, boy.
So I'll just stick to what I know.
Enemy mech destroyed. Alpha reached.
So we're looking for a power converter. Having some LRMs would be so useful at this stage. Very useful.
Enemy power-up detected.
Very.
Enemy power-up detected. Critical hit ER. Medium. Laser. Critical hit. Weapon destroyed. Enemy
Gotcha,
mech
bitch.
destroyed. Critical hit. Heat sink. Critical hit. Medium. Pulse. Laser. Critical hit. Weapon destroyed.
So it is a little bit without.
Enemy mech destroyed. Enemy power-up detected.
Again.
Critical hit. Hit. Ejecting. Mission. Planet Zoetermeer. Ambient temperature 48.43 degrees. Local time is 22:46:27 GST. All systems nominal. Group fire engaged. Chain fire engaged. Enemy mech destroyed. Group fire engaged. Chain fire engaged.
Bye bye.
Talo!
Group fire engaged. Enemy mech destroyed. Nav Alpha reached.
Okay, so this time we'll go for the other mechs first. This looks like it's gonna be a one match video, depending on what the next match is. If it's a trial, I'll do that as well. If not, then no way. You will have to wait for next week. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna cut out the deaths, because I would like you guys to see it. So yeah. In the first 3 matches I didn't talk that much, but gathering information and talking doesn't work for me. Die.
Enemy power-up detected.
Say hello to my little friends.
Power-up detected. Enemy mech destroyed. Enemy mech destroyed. Enemy power-up detected.
Is that chopper invulnerable or?
Target is beyond inspection radius. Target is beyond inspection radius. Target is beyond inspection radius. Critical target. Power converter. Inspected. Power converter is active. Primary objective. Destroy power converter. Successful. Proceed to dust-up zone for extraction.
So.
Do you have any idea how fast I am? I'm fast as fuck, boy!
That's a bit heavy. I shall not be partaking in that. I does not wish to lose again.
Help me! Help me! Nigga!
Enemy mech destroyed. Nav Gamma reached. Enemy mech destroyed.
Falcon
Enemy
punch!
destroyed.
Okay, one down, one left to go. Let's see. With the loadout time on these stuff. Eesh, so nice.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Be connect!
See, I didn't lose out. I didn't lose out. I took them on. I don't want to be funny, but that Jenna should not be able unless you're only going for the destruction of the base. Then you won't be able to do anything else. Not with the amount of ammo that he has. Just keep that in mind. Don't think about that.
Nav Delta reached mission successful.
It took 3 elementals to lift the ferrosteel girder that had trapped Mechwarrior's Bozar's Viper. The Mechwarrior was unconscious inside the partly crushed cockpit. But Bozarth had been lucky. He had survived his first test by fire and would soon be fit to pilot the battle mech once again. Almost a third of the 11th Wolf regulars had not fared so well. The Wolves had won the day, but at staggering cost. The 11th regulars had lost more than 40% of their mechs, and 21st battle cluster had suffered 32% casualties. And the 4th strike cluster had lost 39% of its troops. The technicians would need at least 2 weeks of constant work to bring the units back to an acceptable 70% readiness level. Kerensky's victory on the southern continent had proved less costly. The second Wolf cavalry sustained only 15% equipment losses and 3% casualties. The assault on the orbital facility was another Wolf victory. Star Commodore Radek Patchell took the 10th Commander completely by surprise. He had not included the facility in the original bidding because he had believed that the 10th itself was the Wolf's sole target. The oversight cost the Falcon Commander his chance to reinforce the facility, and Radek's forces swiftly overwhelmed the 3 defending Falcon stars. So let's see. No, it's gonna be one. So I will see you guys next week. Sorry for it taking so long, but I would actually like the Mech Warrior series to last a bit. So yeah. I will see you again next time. This is Cash Get On out.